You can't always trust AI. 92% of people do not verify AI answers. Instead, take them at face value as being correct. Remember, AI does not actually look things up. It's not a database. It's not like Google. It doesn't have all the information indexed. And if it doesn't know something, it will tend to fill in the gap. And it will come up with something that sounds pretty plausible. And MIT actually found that it is 34% more confident when it is wrong than when it is right. That's an issue. And almost paradoxically, the more intelligent the models get, the more they hallucinate. That's because they're going through deeper chains of thought and there's more gaps, more places where hallucinations can occur. But there are a few things you can do to protect yourself against hallucinations and to make sure you get accurate answers from your AI. I've put together a guide explaining how hallucinations happen and how you can protect yourself against them. If you want a copy, just comment the word hallucination and I'll send it over to you. Or if you're on TikTok, go ahead and look in the bio. Right now though, here are 4 things you can do immediately. First up, make sure you have web search turned on. GPT-5, for example, makes around 45% less errors when web search is turned on. This is the biggest single change you can make and it requires zero effort, just toggle on search. Second, make sure you're paying. I know this one's hard, but if you want to get accurate answers from ChatGPT and Claude, you need to be on the paid plans, because that's going to allow you to use stronger models and turn on things like deep research and extended thinking. This gives you an additional layer of protection against inaccuracies. The third thing you can do is use RAG, or Retrieval Augmented Generation. Now that sounds complicated, so I'm just going to point you in the direction of Notebook LM. This is a free Google product where you're going to upload documents, give it sources, give it PDF files, YouTube videos, etc. And it's going to base its answers based on what you've given it. So instead of drawing from its training, it's going to use your actual documents, your sources instead to answer your questions. And the fourth way is how you prompt. Now this sounds kind of basic, but if you require accuracy for a certain query, tell your model. Say to it, hey, we need to get this right. We need accuracy. I need you to check your sources, your citations, and make sure everything is 100%. This, combined with using smarter, generally paid models and deep thinking and research modes, will force it to check its work. Otherwise, it would just skip this step and give you something that sounds right. And if you want to further belt and braces this approach, after you've been given your response, tell it to go back and check everything for accuracy. And then after all of this, you still need to read through the answers. Sorry, you have to do a bit of work. Don't just copy and paste it into a report and send it to the Australian government like Deloitte. Don't be Deloitte.